So welcome to more live first round action of the first annual ghostcast National College Basketball Invitational Tournament. And this afternoon you have the 8th-seeded Houston Cougars going up against the 9th-seeded Marquette Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles are coached by Steve Wojciechowski, used to play at Duke. And of course the Houston Cougars coached by Kelvin Sampson. A couple of guys to watch out for. Marcus Howard leads the nation in scoring for Marquette. And Caleb Mills leads the Houston Cougars in scoring. Take a look at some of the keys to the ball game. And we are about ready to get going. Houston will be in their white, familiar white and red, and the Marquette Golden Eagles, maybe some of the prettiest uniforms in all of college basketball. It is the navy blue with the baby blue and yellow trim. And we are underway. Houston wins the tap. And we'll start. They're attacking right to left. Kick it outside. This is number 35, Fabian White. He swings it. Back over here to White. That's a wild shot from the corner. That won't be good, but a rebound taken by Houston. And they kick it out here to Marcus Sasser. Back to White. White wears number 35. Here's Dejon Giroux. I have a feeling he's going to score a lot. Down low, put it up and in. Marcus Sasser, the freshman, coming off maybe his best game against SMU, where he had 26 just a few games ago. And he gives the Houston Cougars an early lead. So the Golden Eagles coming back. Golden Eagles are led in scoring by one Marcus Howard, who leads basically the nation in scoring. Here's a play inside. Couple of near misses. Don't go in for Sakar Anim. And Houston will bring it back the other way. A little pass inside. Put it up and in. It's for the Houston Cougars. Dejon Giroux. Kobe McEwen from Toronto. Bring it back. Put it in the lane. Put it up. No. And the rebound taken by Houston. Houston will get it up in a hurry. They love to get it out and run. Swing it inside. And an easy, quick bucket for the Houston Cougars. That was Chris Harris, their big 6'10 senior. And they're out in front 6-0 before Marquette can even do anything. Here's another quick shot by Marquette. No good. And finally, a rebound bucket by the Golden Eagles. That was big Theo John with that putback. So 6-2 Houston. They're obviously wearing the white. At this neutral site, we are in the South Regional. Ball knocked out of bounds. First round action. Good look at the Marquette bench. We'll see some of those guys in a little bit. Houston will bring it in. Looking out front. Yes, they do come out front. Fabian White with the basketball. Where's number 35? 6'7 junior. Swinging on the right wing. He's got a screen and roll. Instead goes baseline. Hang in the air. Put it up. No. That time the shot, no good. Caleb Mills with the miss. Marquette coming back the other way. Marcus Howard with the ball out front. He can score in a hurry, folks. Last 5 games, like 33 a game. Has yet to take a shot, but here's a drive in, put up. And that was robbed. That was Brendan Bailey, the 6'8 sophomore. I know he doesn't look 6'8. Where's number 1? But he really is. He got robbed on that play, in and out. So Houston coming back the other way. Dejon Giroux again hits and scores. He's only been in double figures 2 times in the last 10. Down low to a knee. Kick it outside to McEwen, the Toronto native. They swing it to Bailey. His 3 is good. Brendan Bailey coming down, knocking down a couple of shots. So the early, he got robbed on the 1, but knocking down that 3, and he can shoot it from out there, folks. 38%er. He is the son of longtime NBA player Thurl Bailey. Here's a steal by Marquette. They get it inside, and of course, put it up and in is Kobe McEwen, the Canadian. And Marquette, as they like to do, climb back into ball games with their defense. It's 8-7 Houston. Just underway, still round 1 of this ghostcast invitational. Houston with penetration. Swing it out here. Dejon Giroux on the wing. He's already had a couple of buckets. Holding it forever. But plenty of time, 18 on the clock. Maybe waiting for the right moment. Now starts his dribble. He's got a man inside, doesn't give it to him. Fabian White drive down the middle up against 3 guys. Somehow not a good shot. highly contested, and the rebound taken by Marquette. McEwen coming the other way. McEwen swinging over to Howard. Howard down low to Sakar Anim, who puts it up and scores. And the Marquette Golden Eagles have their first lead. They were 18-12 on the year. They struggled in conference play. There's a shot put up by Houston, no good. Marquette coming the other way. Marquette started out 10-2. Got off to a great start. They went 7-4 in their next 11. There's a foul on the play. I think it's on the drive. Give that foul to the senior Chris Harris. 6'10", not that often you get a big 6'10" guy wearing number 1. Of course, Kelvin Sampson not happy with the call. But he will put Kobe McEwen, the Toronto native, at the line. But as I said, Marquette started 10-2, then they went 7-4 as conference play began. And they were sitting there 17-6 and really in a good position. Probably going to be a 3 or 4 seed in the tournament, but they lost 6 of their final 7 games. So struggling of late as they enter the tournament. A couple of free throws good by McEwen. So Marquette, who was down 8-2, now leads it 11-8. That's 9 in a row, and the Houston Cougars wisely will take a quick break and a little timeout. Coach Kelvin Sampson going to talk it over with the guys. He's got Fabian White there, Marcus Sasser, Chris Harris, DeJon Giroux has the majority of their 8 points early, and Caleb Mills, who's been really quiet thus far. He wears number 2. He's their leading scorer. He's a freshman, folks, from North Carolina. Anyway, he only had 4 points in their last game against Memphis, but the 4 before that were really like his coming out party. Averaged 21 in that little stretch with 10 threes. So Fabian White still in. Look at the guy at the foul line, wide open. Just needs to go to the rim there. Come on, Caleb Mills, act like a scorer. Here's another turnover. Marquette coming the other way. Beautiful pass inside. Kind of an atypical shot there by Brendan Bailey, but he gets it to go. He's on the board again. And Marquette, even after the timeout, has increased their lead. It's now 13-8 and 5.5 to go in half number 1. Down low to Harris. Gets it out of the post. They swing it on the perimeter. Fabian White back down low to Harris. He should turn and shoot in there. Great up and under move, but he passes. They come way out here, but he found the open man. DeJon Giroux knocks down a 3. Folks, he'd only been 2 out of 15 in his last 15 threes, so he has gone so cold. But knocks that one down in a much-needed hoop for the Houston Cougars. 13-10. They swing it on the side. 3 ball, no good. Rebound Harris. Coming back the other way is Giroux. Giroux, top of the key. Guarded tightly. Swing it over here to Sasser. Sasser drive into trouble. Back to Harris. Sasser on the wing. He kicks it down low. Boy, the spacing really bad by Houston. 3 guys in the same area. They're lucky to get it out of there now. It was a turnover waiting to happen. That's exactly what happened. Amin gets the steal from Marquette, and they'll come the other way. Get it down low to the big boy. John Theo with it. Not much of a scorer, folks. Mostly a rebounder. Ball was tipped away. Now, Anim had an opportunity. He didn't take it. McEwen out front. Still plenty of time on the clock. Drive down the middle. Oh, over to Howard. You know he's making that. Yes, indeed. Marcus Howard shoots 41% from out there. He has made 24 threes in the last 5 ball games. That's almost 5 a game for the senior, the 5'11 senior from Chandler, Arizona. Marquette way out in front right now. Lead at 15-10. Fabian White out front for Houston. Of course, Houston, those glorious years in the early 80s with Clyde Drexler and Akeem Olajuwon and Michael Young and Larry Michow and Alvin Franklin and Benny Anders. That was a ball club. Probably the best college team never to win a title, in my opinion. Marquette, backdoor pass, beautiful look, and lay it up and in. It's Kobe McEwen. So McEwen, who's kind of taken a backseat this year to the great scoring of one Marcus Howard. He scored more last year, like 16 points a game. This year only 9. Is coming to life here when it matters most. The junior here in the tournament. Houston, White down the middle, kick it outside, and DeJon Giroux with another bucket. So the junior from New Orleans is on fire here. And he's keeping the Cougars in it. 17-12. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Down low to a knee, battles and turns and slams easily. He's their second leading scorer. He had 24 against St. John's in a recent game, 28 against Xavier. That's probably his only better game, but here off to a terrific start. 19-12, 244. That's Chris Harris. Not a good-looking turnaround there, big boy. The senior from Houston, Texas, maybe playing his final game for the Cougars, the Golden Eagles. The other way, McEwen, kind of been the protagonist in this one. Swing it over here to Bailey. Bailey drive, kick it back to McEwen. Over here to Howard. Howard's been quiet. They've been all over him. That time kicks it over to McEwen. Another long shot, no good. But Aneem there for the putback. And Aneem, who is only 6'5", although he looks like he's about 6'11" on this simulated game, is doing a job on the inside. Somehow Houston needs more buckets. Fabian White playing kind of like a point forward, but gets a foul right there on McEwen. Here comes a couple of subs for Houston. I might not know who they are. Oh, they called an offensive foul there. So Quentin Grimes is in. I think Nate Hinton is also in. And from Marquette, they got a new player, number 23. McEwen out front, over to Howard. Howard really is not looking to shoot. Inside to a knee. Howard again. Out to McEwen. Houston's defense right now pretty good, although they're down 9, a minute and a half to go. Only in the first half. Again, round 1 of the Ghostcast Invitational. There's a beautiful pass inside, but the shot put up and missed by Howard. It's a rare miss for him. And Houston will come back the other way. So Sasser has it up top. He's driving against Howard, kicking on the right wing. They got Grimes all alone here on the left, but they don't see him, as Marquette is totally overloaded. Finally, they get a ball reversal, or at least to the top of the key. Sasser's 3-ball no good. And the rebound taken by Aneem, who's everywhere. So is McEwen. He has the ball. Marquette shooting 52% from the floor. Swing it over here to Howard. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Howard out of his game. Throws it away. Give it to the big 55, the sub. I don't know his name. I think it is Nate Hinton. And he scores to trim the lead to 7. We're inside the final minute of the first half. McEwen operates primarily from the top of the key to Howard, who's only taken 2 shots in the game. That's surprising. McEwen to the foul line, out to Howard. Howard's got Theo inside. Instead, drives and throws it away again. His second turnover on consecutive possessions. Open is Houston. The drive on the base. Oh my. Number 21. A player whose name we do not have. But look at him elevate and score. The lead has been trimmed to 5. And another steal. Houston coming the other way. Give it back to number 21. That was kind of fun. Here's a baseline drive. And another dunk at the end. That's at the buzzer. Quentin Grimes taking it to the goal. And Marquette, led by as many as 9, lets Houston score the final three baskets, 6 points in a row. And just like that, the Houston Cougs are back in it. It's 21-18. They got to be feeling pretty good about themselves, considering they were way down. Teams will switch sides in the second half. They'll play another 10-minute half. Coach Steve Wojciechowski for Marquette undoubtedly designed an opening play to start the half, see if they can stall some of the momentum. There you see the numbers. Sasser only 2 and Howard 2. Well, that was not the play that the coach designed. Houston drive down the middle, hang in the air, put it up and score. Just like that. Wow. That is 8 in a row for Houston. Marcus Sasser with a bucket. And believe it or not, folks, we got a game. Looked like Marquette was going to blow this thing wide open. McEwen, top of the key. Swing it on the wing to the youngster, Brendan Bailey. Inside the big John Theo. Great up and under, but he doesn't shoot it. Now over here to Howard. Howard should go to work. Instead, kicks it inside. Aneem had a good first half. He's double teamed. Trying to spin to freedom. Can't do it. Turnaround jumper. It was close, but no good. And the Houston Cougars, believe it or not, with 9:11 to go in the second half, could take the lead. And here's an open look. No, he got a little greedy. He wanted it early. A little anxious, and the shot no good. So Marquette still leads it by a single point. Marcus Howard, leading scorer in the nation, over to Brendan Bailey. son of Big T, Thurl Bailey, former Utah Jazz, terrific super sub. Look at that nifty ball handling as they kick it down low to Amin, but Amin on that big size just runs right over the Houston Cougars. So an offensive foul and another turnover for Marquette. So Marquette hasn't scored in forever. Probably the last 2 minutes of the first half and easily the first minute and a half here of the second. They're without a bucket. And Houston just keeps plugging away, although they turn it over. Howard coming the other direction. Howard down the middle, pull it back, drive down the middle, kick it out. McEwen should knock it down. He does. So McEwen, Kobe, 6'4". He's got the right first name. He's a junior from Toronto. A little cold of late as Houston misses coming back the other way. But McEwen having himself a ball game. Bailey on the left wing. Bailey, just a sophomore from Salt Lake City, Utah. Wild cross-court pass taken by McEwen, who knocks down another one. Oh my. McEwen on fire. And taking Marquette, again with 2 threes right in a row. And there's a big bucket, a huge bucket by Dejan Giroux. And they needed that one to quiet the storm because 6 quick points by Marquette had extended that lead to 7. As it is, Marquette by 4. Huge 3-ball by Giroux to answer the McEwen 3. Theo down low to Bailey. Bailey put it up and in. The sophomores played well. So Bailey, 7 times double figures all year, but his best game, maybe his coming out game, 27 earlier in the season against the Maryland Terrapins. So Houston swinging in the corner. That's a good pass down low. Giroux again having his way with the Marquette defender. He's easily into double figures. Good rebounding guard, not known for his scoring, but go to work here. Beautiful spin and a little layup. Oh, I mean, thought he made it. He started running down the other way and that thing trickled out. So Houston kicking over here on the right wing to Fabian White. They're down 4. Giroux has had the hot hand. Still got it in the lane. That's why 2 guys are on him. Back to Giroux. He'll put it up from there and score. And we have a 2-point ball game with 6:35 to go. Houston, led by Giroux, coming alive. Bailey back and answers. The sophomore, Brendan Bailey. Big T's son. Having himself a game here in the first round of the NCAAs. Last year, an eye-opener, perhaps. As a freshman, there's Chris Harris, the big guy. Misses the first, gets it back. Stolen away by his own teammate, who puts it up and in. Guess who? Dejan Giroux again. He's got 12. Houston within 2. 31-29. Marquette coming down. We're 4 minutes into the second half. Beautiful up and under again by Theo, but he doesn't take it. Instead, gives it out to McEwen. They swing it out here to Bailey. He's had the hot hand on the wing. Guarded tightly. In low to John Theo. It could be Theo John. Out to McEwen. McEwen to Howard. Howard's been quiet. Drive down the middle. Swing it over here to Amin. His turnaround jumper needs a bounce. Gets a bounce. That's a big one. Because any bucket when you're within 2 and you see the friendly bounce you get as you watch the replay is helpful. So a 4-point game. 33-29. 5.5 to go. Houston with it. And they throw it right away. Here comes Marquette on the fly. McEwen up the left side. Kick it back to Bailey, who's had a great start to this second half. He gets to the elbow and he's fouled on a dribble. Don't think it'll be a shooting foul. A couple of subs coming in. The broadcaster's worst nightmare, although he is familiar with the name Quentin Grimes. Here's Marquette with it. They swing it all the way cross court. A dangerous pass, and it was stolen. Houston has it. On the left wing, drive, dribble in, against traffic, put it up. Oh, he thought he made it. Terrific try by Marcus Sassa, but it trickles in and out. Howard coming the other way. They've been all over Howard. Nation's leading scorer, not able to get things going. Number 23. Oh, that was Michael Jordan-esque if you're going to wear 23. Maybe LeBron-esque if you're going to wear that great number. And he delivers for Marquette to put him up 6, 35-29. And here's a ball tipped away, but retained by the Cougars. Harris down low to 55. He needs a bounce. He gets a bounce. And they trim it to 4. Marquette coming very quickly the other way. Referee get off the court. Here's a pass and a drive. Oh, my. Maybe that is LeBron. Are you kidding? Number 23, a player whose name we do not have, goes and elevates twice over the Houston Cougars for massive dunks. Phi Slamma Jamma has returned, but it's for the other team. Marquette, another steal. Kick it ahead to McEwen in the corner. 4 is Theo to McEwen. McEwen kicking inside to Aneem. Out here to Howard. Hasn't shot in a while. McEwen, boy, the ball movement is great. 23's had 2 dunks right in a row. We're going to call him Michael Smith. Out to McEwen. 14 on the clock. Theo pull it up and miss. And Houston with the rebound. Here they come the other way. They kick it ahead. They're going to drive to the goal. Kick it out. Harris won't shoot from there. But Grimes might. Grimes drive in. Needs a bounce. Won't get it. And the rebound taken by Marquette. Houston's gone cold. Length of the court pass. Theo not a shooter, but puts up a wild one. No good off the bounce. And it trickles off the front rim. Kind of a wild, quick shot. Can't imagine Coach Wojciechowski liked that shot. Houston will pull it out. Down 6. There's still hope here. Grimes. Drive. Loses a man. Kick it out front. This time Sasser has it. Kick it on the right wing. He got it. Holding it. Oh my gosh, is he holding it? Is he ever going to pass it? My guess is no. Watch this clock countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He's just going to shoot it. What a terrible possession. I don't know who that player is, but he needs to be taken out of the game. That was just the worst possession I've ever seen in my life. Are you kidding me? Let's hold the ball in the corner for 15 seconds and then shoot a contested 3? No wonder Houston's down 6. 37 to 31. And no wonder Houston went 3-3 in their final 6 games. That's another bucket by McEwen. Marquette now up 8, getting to now or never time for the Houston Cougs. They're down 39-31, 2.5 to go. Spacing is bad. Too much standing around. Grimes will put up a 3, and that's a much-needed hoop. So Quentin Grimes comes off the bench and knocks down a much-needed relief bucket. Marquette drive down the middle, put up a left-hand scoop, no good. And Houston within 5. It's a 2-possession ball game with 2 minutes to go. Sasser has it over to Grimes. He just made that 3. Gets a screen, doesn't use it. Back out to Sasser. 55 the big, give it back to Grimes. In low to Harris. His turnaround jumper needed a bounce. He didn't get it. So the senior can't deliver. Hasn't been scoring much of late. They kick it out here to LeBron, number 23. Or LeBron's twin. McEwen drive down the middle. Boy, he missed an open layup, folks. That could have sealed the deal. It's still a 5-point game with 1.5 to play. Houston down in front. Double teamed on the wing. Here's a drive to the hoop. Kick it to Grimes. Can he hit another 3? He did! So Grimes comes off the bench. Houston is alive because it's now just a 2-point ball game. That's what you'd expect from the 8 and 9 seed with 1.5 minutes to go. Unbelievable. Marquette with it. Can't have a turnover here. McEwen. Kick it over here to Howard, who's been quiet. In low to Theo. He doesn't shoot much. Dribble in the middle. He's tightly guarded. Is he going to put it up? He is. And he scored! So Marquette with it, up 4, 41 seconds to go. They go down low to Aneem. Kick it out to McEwen. Wide open is Howard, who does not shoot it. And there's a foul by Houston. Houston most likely over the limit. No, they're not. They might have to do that again. 35 seconds to go. They inbound it to McEwen, and now they foul him. And I think that will be free throws. But Houston basically down 4, had to stop the clock. No, still not in the bonus. Good grief. They foul again. Will that put them in the bonus finally? They'll take it out again. They're going to have to foul him how many more times? 33.6 seconds. They put it in. They foul again. Oh, my. Well, Houston's coach, Kelvin Sampson, says, we're just going to keep fouling you as long as you keep taking it in. I guess Houston never committed a foul the entire second half. They bring it in out front. There's another foul. I never seen such a thing. But clearly, 2 fouls in the final 2 minutes is not in play here. on this version. Inbound the ball, Marquette, and another foul. So, free throws? Somebody's going to foul out here in a second. Fabian White just fouled out. Finally, McEwen, the Toronto Canadian native, will go to the line. He's had a terrific ball game. They are up 4. He's got a 1-and-1 free throw good. Made that look easy. Shoots 85% from the line. I told you the great year he had a year ago. Kind of taking a backseat this year to Marcus Howard and his great scoring. Both free throws good. It is now 43-37, and a timeout taken by the Houston Cougars. So down 6, a 2-possession game with really, less than 33 seconds or so to go. You got to be looking for a 3. And their best 3-point shooters on Houston. Sasser's 35%. Giroux's been hot tonight. They're not a great 3-point shooting team at all, though Quentin Grimes knocked down a couple. Caleb Mills, 37%, but here they go. 30 seconds to play, down 6. Kick it over here on the wing to Sasser. Down low to Harris. I don't think they want that shot. And Harris holding it too long. Kick it out. There's an open Fabian White. His 3 ball is good. That doesn't happen hardly ever. I don't think he's made one all year. But they do trim it to 4. So they gave him a 2. Maybe he had a foot on the line. I told you he didn't shoot many threes. McEwen will go back to the line. He is a 6'4" junior. The lead is 4. First free throw, sets, waits, up and good. He doesn't look like he's going to miss. One more coming. Where's number 25? First name Kobe. Spelled with a Y. Not an E. Both free throws good. Again, a 6-point lead. Again, Houston takes a timeout. They're driving me nuts. They never committed a foul the entire second half. Now they're calling all these fouls, but again they find themselves down 6. They find themselves in the American Conference. That's, Memphis, Cincinnati, SMU, Tulsa, University of Connecticut. Coached by Kelvin Sampson. And Marquette, members of the Big East, went only 8-10 in conference. This gives you kind of an idea how tough the Big East is. And Marquette lost 6 of their final 7, but in a position here now to advance to the round of 32. So here we go. Coach talking it through. Again down 6. A couple of players in the huddle not paying attention, especially number 30. Guys wandering around. They're exhausted. A lot of anxiety. A lot of nerves. First round of the NCAA tournament. So Houston will bring it in. Ahead 6. You got to believe with 17 seconds they got to look for a 3. So they kick it over here to Sasser. Again, same little set down to Harris. Don't shoot it, Harris. You need a 3. Out to White. He made one from there a moment ago. This time to Sasser. They're taking way too much time. Sasser does knock down a 3. But with 3 seconds to go, now 2.4, this one is mostly going to be over. So they have trimmed it to 3. I guess if Kobe McEwen were to miss these free throws, you'd have a chance to put up a shot. So his first free throw is up and good. This guy is ice at the line. He has not missed in forever. One more free throw. Up and good. Again, the lead back to 5. And Houston, believe it or not, will take another timeout. We stepped aside for a little break right there. So Houston, down 5. They keep making threes, but they're taking way too much time to do it. Coach talking it over. I don't know what opportunity you have now. You just have a couple of seconds left. Not really a chance to make another 3, commit a foul, and keep playing this free throw game, especially in the college game where you can't advance the ball. But they're talking it over. The end of the season, perhaps, for a senior Chris Harris. The rest of the team's young. Caleb Mills, a freshman. Marcus Sasser, a freshman. Giroux and White, juniors. So they'll be back, and they'll be a team to be reckoned with. Remember, they went 13-5 in the conference this year, only losing the big guy. I think a big guy in today's college game, maybe the easiest position to be able to replace. So they bring it in, final couple of seconds, they throw it up, it's no good, and that'll do it. The Marquette Golden Eagles will advance to round 2 of the Ghostcast College Basketball Invitational, led by Kobe McEwen. And a coach, Steve Wojciechowski, thrilled. Remember, Marquette lost 6 of their final 7, but get a victory here as the 9 seed. And they will move on and face the Baylor Bears in the next round. Baylor was a winner over Winthrop in round 1.